The Eastern Chalukyas were a South Indian dynasty that ruled over the Vengi region of modern-day Andhra Pradesh for around 5 centuries during the medieval period. In the 11th century, under the patronage of these Chalukya kings, Andhra Mahabharatam was written by Nannaya Bhatta, the Adi Kavi of Telugu. Telugu, one of the sweetest languages in India, is native to Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. The history of Telugu is marked by a tapestry of cultural exchanges, invasions, and dynastic rule, each leaving its own imprint on the language. It is praised by scholars as the Italian of the East. Ethnologists provide various explanations for the etymology of the word Telugu. While some suppose it to be a corruption of the Sanskrit Trilinga, others trace its roots to the word Tenungu, the Southerners. Some scholars insist that the word Telugu owes its origins to the tribal language Gondi. Telugu belongs to the Central Dravidian language subfamily. Other languages of the central group include the rustic Gondi, Konda, Kui, and Kuvi languages, all of which are linguistically closest to Telugu. The diversity of possible sources for the name does provide a clue to the plural heritage of the language and its composite character. The classic and historic name for the people now known as Telugu is Andhras, a word that is variously derived, but almost all the derivations contain the idea of darkness. The Sanskrit scholars of ancient times recognized the speakers of this group under the name Andhras. In Buddhist Pali literature, we come across the word Andhaka. Andhakas were a very ancient race in Andhra region. It seems that Andhras was formerly known by this name, Andhaka. In the inscriptions of King Asoka, the word Andhaka was used in terms of Telugu. What is commonly known as Andhra is a hybrid of Teli and Grandhika, two different dialects of the Kui language. Telugu comes in many shades between the Teli and Sanskrit. Telugu changes its characteristics depending on which dialect of the Teli is mixed in what proportion with Sanskrit. The first published Telugu grammar, in English, was titled Telinga. The early stage in the development of Telugu literature, a period covering 5 centuries, was marked by the introduction and extension of Sanskrit culture, mainly through translations. The impulse for translation had its origin in the spread of the Vaidiki movement, from which it originated. Nannaya Bhatta, who began the translation of the Mahabharata at the command of the Chalukya king, Rajaraja Narendra. Ranganatha and Bhaskara, one at the beginning and the other at the end of the 13th century, remind us that this was preeminently a century of Ramayana translators. Tikkanna, one of the earliest 3 Telugu poets, continued the translation of the Mahabharata. Telugu literature is predominantly religious in subject matter. The various forms of literature found in Telugu are Prabandham, Champu, Kavyam, and Shatakam. A Shatakam literally means an anthology of 100 poems. Vemana is the prince of Satka writers. He is the greatest moral teacher of the Andhras. His Satka embodies much practical wisdom, shrewd judgment, and kindly advice. The Telugu script shares extensive similarities with the Kannada script, as both of them evolved from the Kadamba script. The reign of Krishnadevaraya marked the beginning of a new era of independent writing in Telugu literature. As a musical language of lyrics, Telugu has attained the status of a classical language due to the dedicated efforts of Satguru Tyagaraja Swami.